All right, good morning. I want to show you something pretty cool that I tried for a long time to figure out at the beginning when we adopted Jigsaw and just had some glitches and issues, and it seems to be smoothed out a little bit. I just had a phone call today with someone from their tech department, and they were able to help me figure this out. So I wanted to share with you, and that is how to see attendance reports on Jigsaw. So if you've talked to me before, you know that I've said that they don't work very well or that I had some issues and they're kind of complex, but I think that we have figured out a way for them to be a useful tool for you. So just keep in mind there's a couple of ways to take attendance now. We're really working on making that more user friendly. I know a lot of you are probably either using Moodle or some kind of paper and pencil. Um, so there's a separate video that has the whole Moodle attendance plugin, which is really a cool feature, and it goes right into your gradebook. So I think that would be my first recommendation, but I want to show you what these reports have because I think they're a great backup to go with that. So they can pull the data for you that you can then record in the Moodle attendance plugin, or if you have students self-record, you can use this to check. Okay, so I'm going to go down to my calculus class because I know that I have some data in there. And I'm going to click on the teal puzzle piece on the very right called reports. Okay, so the only thing that's a little funny about it, and this may have been what I was having an issue with before, I'm not sure, but you have to pick a date range. It has to be a week and it has to start Sunday and end Saturday. So if I go back to, I'm going to go back to May when I know we had class. I'm going to start on May 5th and end on May 11th. Okay, so I'm just going 1 week, starting Sunday, ends on Saturday. It says that in red there too. Okay, then I have a couple of options. The first one I'll show you, the weekly attendance report, is a little bit hard to read, but it is just simple, records who was there. So let me show you that one. Okay, so you can see that this is not the most user-friendly visually. If you look in the Wednesday column for my students, that's when we had class, so you can see how long they were there, and then it gives them, it looks like a 1 for attendance. And then there's a weekly summary at the end. So if you had class a couple of days a week, you'd be able to see that. Again, it's not the easiest thing to see, but it does just show attendance. Now, what I like, and you know what, let me point out too that TT is total time, AT is the number of times attended. So that's what those stand for. But let me show you, I think even better than that is the activity report down at the bottom. Now, this one it says is not available until 24 hours after the class. So that may have been another issue that I was having. So you do have to wait. You can't pull this immediately. But what I like about this is, first of all, it's easier to see and read, and I can tell what it's actually saying. Another thing I really like is that it also includes instant polls and room checks. So if you're using room check as a tool in the middle of class, let's say you recorded attendance at the beginning, but you want to check in the middle to make sure everybody's still actually paying attention with you, that will show who participated in the room check so that when you do the room check, you don't have to scribble down notes right away of who responded and who didn't. My class only meets once a week. I'm assuming, I don't know for sure, so if somebody has a multiple day a week class, if you could check this out and let me know, that under each name, it would list however many days in that week that they attended. So you could see maybe they attended Monday, but they didn't attend Wednesday. But you'll have to confirm that for me and how that lists out there. Anyway, just kind of a nice way to see all that data in one place. And a really good backup, especially if you're having a student with attendance issues or participation issues and you want to be able to have some data to talk to their family or their ES. This is a nice wrap up of everything that should be error proof. If you see something on here that doesn't seem like it matches up, or you have a student that you know is there and they're not showing up for whatever reason, sometimes if students log in with multiple email addresses at different times, I don't know why they would, but sometimes they do, that might show up differently. Anyway, just reach out to Jigsaw's help desk if you have that issue. The more specific you can be about it, the better. Tell them exactly what session, exactly what week, exactly what the student's name and email address is, and they should be able to figure that out for you. All right, hope this is a helpful tool for you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.